Hello, welcome. I'm Reggie and I'm so glad you're here. Today, let's celebrate. So this class is titled Celebrate You, and I really want you just to enjoy moving. There's no just to it. Enjoy moving, enjoy what your body can do. I'll give some options to pick up the heartbeat a little bit to get it going. You can stay more still instead of doing the extra movements. It's totally up to you how you want to celebrate. I have 2 blocks, and I even have a lacrosse ball if you have one. Just have it handy. If not, I'll just throw that in at the end, like at the stretch time. So just, if you don't have one, no worries. A tennis ball would work too. And then 2 blocks. I'll go ahead and set my blocks up at the top. I want you to take your knees wide, big toes together, and set your hips back. So if that doesn't feel good on your body, remember you can always stay up higher, more a tabletop, or your knees can be hip distance instead of out wider, and arms can reach forward. Arms can rest down. You can bend your elbows, stack your forehead. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Just let your body start to settle a bit. You can switch gears. Big breath in. And a big breath out. It can be audible. Let something relax. Take another breath in. And a breath out. Notice how you feel. Notice how you're showing up. And now let's get intentional. Take a breath in. And a breath out. You may already have been intentional with engaging your abdominals. Pull your belly button to your spine. See if you can pull like you're taking your tailbone heavier towards your heels. Take another breath in. Breathe into your chest, into your upper back, and a good breath out. Let your shoulders stay relaxed. Maybe move your jaw a little bit side to side. Walk your hands, take your arms out in front of you. Walk your hands to the right. So you're pulling your left hip back. Your right arm could rest, or your head could rest on your right arm. See if you can pull your left hip away from you. You could do this more in tabletop if that's too intense for your knees. And left arm can stack on top of your hand, or you keep those arms separate. Take another breath in here. And a breath out. Walk your hands back through center and to the other side. This time you'll pull your right hip back. Left hand can be on bottom. You can shimmy your right hand more forward or stack on top of your left one. Create space in the right side of your torso. So full breath in and a breath out. As you breathe out, abdominals pull in. Hips press back a little bit more. One more time. Walk your hands back to center. Shift forward. You can always roll up your mat if you need a little extra cushion. Hands are shoulder distance apart. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, move into cat first. So you'll round through your spine. So exhale. Inhale into your back bend. And exhale. You can tuck those toes under so you get a little toe stretch while you're here. It's not too intense. And a breath in, collarbones reach forward, tailbone lifts. Start to link your breath up with your movement. So as you breathe, then you add your movement. Let your breath be first. One more time. Walk your hand, come back to neutral. Walk your hands a hand width in front. So you have the options. You can stay in an active child's pose with your arms, or like a between child's pose and tabletop, so your arms are long. Otherwise, keep those toes tucked under or tuck them under. Lift your knees up, find a downward facing dog. So your hips have piked up, pedal out those legs a little bit. This really is just a check-in. Notice how the back of your legs feel. Notice how your upper body feels, how your wrist feels. Maybe did your jaw, did it tense up when you added the extra strength work needed for your down dog. Once you're done pedaling out your heels so you're even on both sides, put enough of a bend in your knee that you can press your hips up and further back, and then let your heels soften down. See if all 10 toes can pick up off the mat. Spread them a little wider, lower them down. Inner thighs spiral to the back. Oh, the back of the room that you're in. Hug your triceps in. It's like you're trying to take your upper arm bones more towards your ears. Now I want you to pull your belly button in. It's going to change your down dog. You're more rounded because your abs had to work more, so it lifted you up around your belly. Now come up onto your tiptoes. Use those belly muscles, use your abdominals to walk yourself forward. So 1 foot at a time, no rush. Think about lifting up from your waistline. When you have your feet as far or near your hands as you can. Take a forward fold. Knees can bend more, they can bend less. Maybe you clasp your elbows with your hands. If it's available, you can clasp your fingers together behind your back. Let your palms lift away from your bum. Main thing here is, can you let your head release down? So you could shake your head no, shake your head yes. Can those shoulders relax away from your ears a little more? If your weight's all in your heels, can you balance out your weight so you're in the balls of your feet below your toe mounds and both sides of your heels? Let those fingers go if they're clasped. Take a breath in. Find a long spine. So hands could stay on the floor. They could come to your blocks. Think tabletop. Like you could set a cup of coffee. You could even have your hands on your thighs or your shins. Big breath in here. And a big breath out. Pull your shoulder blades together a little bit and slide your shoulders down away from your ears. Then forward fold again. Let your head release down. You have one more breath here. Check for tension, look for it, let it go. Heel toe your feet together. If side by side and close is too intense, then keep them hip distance apart. Hands to your waist, a little bend in your knees. Pull your belly button to your spine. Hinge all the way up to stand. Inhale, reach up. You can clasp your thumbs at the top. And if that doesn't feel good, cross your arms at your shoulders. Take a breath in and lean to one side. Doesn't matter which side. Nice little side stretch. Inhale, lift up to the center. Lean to the other side. And lift back up. Imagine you're between two panes of glass. So when you lean to the right, your wrists, your shoulders, your hips, your knees, ankles, everything's staying stacked somewhat. Inhale, lift up, and you're leaning to the other side. So you'll have to press down into the opposite foot to keep you nice and long through your side body. Inhale up. If your thumbs are clasped, release them. If your arms are crossed, release them. Bring your palms together. Eyes can shut down or keep them open at one point. Feel each of your finger pads touch. Feel your palms touch. Take a breath in. Breath out. One more time, breathe into your upper back. Breath out. Eyes open, reach your arms up. Forward fold, hinge over at your waist. Knees can bend. Step back into your first high plank. Knees could be down or they're lifted. Spread your fingers wide. Pull your abdominals in. Take a breath here. Shift your shoulders forward, knees can be down. Remember, elbows hug your ribs, lower all the way to your belly. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Untuck your toes so the top of your feet press into your mat. Hands by your low ribs. Take a breath in, lengthen up. So you're lengthening the crown of your head away from your toes. Keep your toes pressing into your mat. Can you pull your abdominals in a tiny bit more? Keep hugging your ribs. Take a breath in. Breath out, lower yourself down. Keep thinking length, feet press down into the mat, inner thighs spiral to the ceiling. You can do the same thing. You'll lift and lower from here. Otherwise, I'll have you reach your arms out in front of you. Stretch your right leg long, maybe lift your thigh off the mat. Reach your left arm up and forward. Fingers could stay down if that's better on your shoulder. Fingertips reach forward as you slide your left shoulder down your back. So half a swimming. Bring your hand and leg down, or kind of like that bird dog. Right arm lifts, left leg reaches. And again, think length more than height. Take a breath in. Breath out, lower down. Other side. Right leg, left arm. Or you're lifting up into cobra and then lower back down. Left leg, right arm. Can you keep pulling your shoulder blades down your back? Inner thighs spiral to the ceiling. Come back down. Hands by your low ribs. Hug your ribs with your arm bones. Press all 10 toes in the mat. Feel your pinky toes. Feel your big toes. Shoulders glide away from your ears. Take a breath in. Cobra. Chest lifts. You can stay here if it's okay for your body. Lift your hips and thighs off your mat. Find your upward facing dog. Collarbone spread wide. If you can, turn your head to the right, just towards your right shoulder. Come back to center, left shoulder. Back to center. Bring your knees down, tuck your toes, or you could just flip those toes under. Find your down dog. Take a breath in. Breath out, heels soften. Stay. Feel what's on the floor. Pull your abdominals in, come up onto your tiptoes, look forward, step one foot at a time up. You're back to your forward fold. Let your head get heavy. Inhale to a half lift. If you want, you can put your block, one of your blocks on the floor. You could stack both blocks up. Put it right in the middle of your chest. Right hand on your block. Take your left hand to your hip. Take a breath in. Find that long spine so you can put your hand on your back if you need to. Start to open your chest up to the left. So you're turning your chest. And from your waist, shoulders slide down your back still. Option to reach your left arm up to the ceiling. You can bend your right knee. Pull your left hip back. Let your right shoulder relax a little bit more. And then still press both corners of both feet down into the mat. Unwind, hand will come down. If you have it lifted, take your left hand to the middle of the block, right hand to your hip. Find your tabletop back again. Pull your abdominals in, start to twist to the right or the opposite side. If it's okay for your arm and shoulder, reach your right arm up. This time bend your left knee, pull your right hip back. Take a breath in, breath out. One more time. Unwind, hands come back down. You can scoot your block out of the way. Heel toe your feet together, bend your knees, find your chair pose. Weight moves to your heels and the balls of your feet, so you should still be able to lift those toes up off the mat. Take a breath in, maybe sink your hips an inch lower. Let's go, stay here, or you can come out of it. If that's too much for your knees and you can't keep your weight back, then adjust, make it work for you. Lower an inch, lift an inch. Squeeze your legs together, lower, lift. If it's too much for your legs to be together, you can take them hip distance apart, put a block between your knees if that helps you keep your knees going forward. And down and lift. Down, arms can lower in line with, parallel with the floor if you need to give your shoulders a break. You have 4, 3, lower those hips a little more, 2, 1 more, hold down, you've got this. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Heel toe your feet mat distance apart. Bend your knees like you were like a football player. I don't know, your bum goes straight back. Like you're getting ready to do a big old squat. Step your left foot back. Left knee could come down to the mat or keep your left knee lifted here. So shoulders glide down your back. Option to have your hands on blocks. You have the option here to stay. If you're staying, you can walk your front foot in a couple inches so you're not, you're still not on a tight rope, but you don't feel so spread out. Otherwise, hands could be on blocks. They're a little wider than your shoulders or shoulder width apart. First, find your weight in your right heel and the balls of your foot. So the ball of your foot, and you're on the ball of your back toes or your back knees down. Let's switch it up. Lift your back knee up if it's lowered. Or you can knee switch instead. Step your right leg back, left leg comes forward. And go wide, take up some space. And then left leg goes back, right knee comes forward. And keep going, switch. So no blocks. If you want no blocks, you could step outside your hands if you want that extra space, which will be a little more groin exercise or a little opening. And breathe. Forward, step back, or you're holding. Your left leg could be in front. You could hold on the left side. You have 4 more. Notice where your weight goes into your foot when you step your foot forward. If you're lowering your back knee down, notice what your back foot is doing. Last set. Belly button still pulls in towards your spine. And press back, downward facing dog. Take a child's pose if you need one. Take a big breath in, breath out. Notice your heartbeat, let your heels soften. No tension in your neck, no tension in your jaw. Come forward, find your high push-up or lower your knees down. Take a breath here. If you're on your toes or you're on your knees, spread your toes a little wider. Put some more space between them. Shoulders glide down your back. Shift your shoulders forward an inch and back an inch. Forward and back. Breathe. Forward and back. Belly button to spine. Long tailbone from the crown of your head through your heels. Take a breath in and out. Just keep breathing. Notice if your shoulders want to move. Abdominals, pull in and up. Tailbones long towards your heels. You have 3, 2, 1. Shift your shoulders forward, elbows bend, come all the way down to your belly. One ear can come down to your mat, arms beside you. If you want to bend your elbows and stack your hands underneath your forehead, you can. Feet are hip distance or bring them together unless your low back is cranky, then keep them hip distance apart. Take a breath in, breathe into your belly, and a breath out. Let something relax. One more time on this side, breath in, breath out. Take your other ear to the mat. Just give your neck a little opening. Shoulders stay relaxed again. Big breath into your belly. Breath out. One more time, breath in. Breath out. Notice how your shoulders open up on your back. Notice how the front of your shoulders feel. Bring your head back to center. Hands can stay here or clasp your fingers together. All 10 toes press down. Belly button pulls in. Lift up locust pose. Knuckles reach away from you or fingers reach away from you. Length over height here. Toes press down. Maybe you lift your thighs off your mat, but from the crown of your head through your toes, how long can you get without any pain in your low back? So if there's a bunch of tension in your low back, I want you to think, how much longer can you stretch your legs out of your hips so your low back has space and it's not getting all cramped up? Take a breath in. Breath out, lower everything down. One ear can come down, or you can stack your hands, forehead stops, or drops down, bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs. Take a big breath in, and a big breath out. Shoulders relax. Stretch your legs back out. Come up onto your forearms for Sphinx pose. Elbows are wide and elbows are underneath your shoulders. So if this is too intense, walk your arms more forward. Your collarbones are still working to spread wide. I want you to keep your abdominals at least a little bit engaged. Play with the positioning of your legs as well. You can take your legs wider apart, and that'll give your low back more space too. So I'm giving you a couple moments. Figure it out. What's best for you right now? We'll add on from here, but what feels best on the right side of your low back? And then what feels best on the left side? See if you can get some more length, reach those toes more away. You're trying to make yourself longer here through your low body. And then forearms press down, collarbones spread wide. For your Sphinx, pull your abdominals in, take a breath into your back. And a breath out. One more time, breath in. Breath out. So, option to stay right here. This is a great place to celebrate being new today. Otherwise, your gaze is just angled more down. You're not looking at your belly. You're not looking up at the ceiling. Pull your right heel to your bum 2 times. So kick, kick. Toes can be pointed or foot can be flexed. And then stretch your right leg back out on the mat. Pull your left heel to your bum 2 times. And then stretch out. Right leg. Kick, kick. I want you to keep going. Feel and work to squeeze your glutes on each side as you do this. So as you curl your right heel in, you're squeezing your right bum cheek. When you curl your left foot in, squeeze your left bum cheek. Kind of play with that. We do that sometimes in bridge. We're trying it on here. Still pressing your hip bones down into the mat so you're long out of your low back even when you work your hamstrings and your lower abdominals. Belly button pulls in. Those deep abdominals turn on to keep pressing your hip bones into the mat. If you feel this in your knees, I need you to squeeze your glutes even more. So that'll help take that pressure out of your knees. This is the last time. If this leaves you uneven, do one more side. Stretch both those legs out. Take another breath in. Then bring your arms down, tuck your toes under, sit back into a rest pose. So knees are wide, child's pose, big toes together, unless you like your legs hip distance apart. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Shift forward so you're back in tabletop. Adjust your mat if you need to. Right hand goes behind your head. Collarbones spread wide, and you're working to keep your elbow out to the side. Let's say this doesn't feel good on your arm or shoulder. Take your arm across your body with your elbow bent. From here, take a breath in. Breath out, reach your right elbow towards your left knee. So we've been doing this more often. Inhale, come back, elbow reaches wide, and then lift your elbow up toward the ceiling. Come back to center. Exhale, elbow towards your opposite knee. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, open your elbow up wide. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, across. I want you to stay. Empty your abdominals of air. Think from your waist. Your shoulder isn't necessarily doing the work right now. I want you to think about your waistline doing the work. And come back to center. Last time, open your elbow up. Now you're opening through the front of your chest. You'll feel your upper back work. Come back to center, hand comes down, shake your hips out. If you need to give your wrists a little shake or some circles, do that. Knees are right underneath your hips. You could tuck those toes under if you want to give your toes a little extra stretch. Inhale, chest will lift, tailbone lifts. One cat-cow here, cow-cat. Exhale, round, open up your upper back. This time let your chin come towards your chest so you're looking at your abdominals. Then notice where your shoulders are at. Can you let them relax away from your ears? Come back to your neutral spine. Belly button pulls in. Left hand behind your head or across your chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, elbow towards your right knee. So you're going in the opposite direction. Reach your elbow towards your knee. Engage your abdominals to help you reach. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, take your elbow toward the ceiling. So you're opening up the front of the body as your back body works. Elbow comes wide. Exhale, elbow or your shoulder if you have your arm across your body. Elbow towards your knee. Inhale, back to center. Facial muscles stay relaxed. Elbow to the ceiling. Inhale, back to center. Pull your abdominals in. Exhale, elbow towards your knee. You're holding this one. Take a breath in. Breath out. Can you twist a little bit more? But from your waist, your elbow's not doing the work. Your waist is doing the work. Your obliques have to kick in. And your low back muscles. Elbow comes wide as you inhale. One more time. Exhale. Open your front of your shoulder up toward the ceiling, the side of the room, wherever you can go. Come back to the side, elbow wide, and then hand comes down. You sit your weight back. Do a couple wrist circles each way. Hands come back down in front of you. Tuck your toes under. Stretch up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Breath out. Let's do a couple traditional moves. Look to the top of your mat. Step or hop forward. Inhale. Half lift, long spine. Exhale. Forward fold. Bend your knees. Sit back. Chair pose. Celebrate where you can go in chair today. Exhale. Forward fold. Let your head release down. Inner thighs spiral to the back of your space. Inhale, half lift. Pull your abdominals in. Bend your knees. Step your legs back. Find your plank. Your right knee could be down. Your left knee could be down. Press back, down dog. Look to the top of your mat. Right foot comes forward. Crescent pose or warrior one. Back foot in an angle for warrior one. Otherwise, your hips pointed forward. Take a breath here. Pull your right hip back. Left inner thigh spirals back. Take another breath here. Hands come to heart center, hinge forward. Left hand down to the block or the mat, twist to the right. Right arm might reach to the ceiling or stays on your hip. Shoulder relaxes away from your ear. Big breath in. You can pivot your back foot if this does not feel good with a warrior one foot and you're in warrior one. Or keep your warrior one foot. Hand comes down. Now pivot to the ball of your back foot. So normal position. Step back into your plank. You can take a child's pose. How are you celebrating today? Otherwise, come forward. Shoulders in front of your wrists. Elbows bend. Cobra or up dog. Inhale into your back bend of choice. Which one does your body want today? Pay attention. Try not to boss it. I know how I can get bossy with me. Take a breath in. Breath out into your down dog. Look to the top of your mat. Step your left foot forward. Warrior one, crescent pose. Hug your left hip back. Inner right thigh spirals forward. So again, you're on the ball of your back foot in a crescent pose, or your back foot's down at 2 o'clock-ish to the top corner of your mat. Inner right thigh spirals back. Take a big breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Hands to heart center. Where do you want your back foot? Hinge forward. Right hand down to your mat. Find that twist. So right away, you'll know how your knee feels. You can pivot those toes down. Shoulders relax away from your ear. Take a breath in. breath out. Or you have your warrior one foot. I know my sides are not the same. One side I choose to take crescent pose. The other side I can stay in warrior one. Take a breath in, breath out. Shoulders relax away from your ears. Hands come down. Frame your foot. Step yourself back. High plank or modified on your knees. Shift your shoulders forward, elbows bend. Inhale into your back bend. Okay, we're gonna play a little bit. If you want to sit back in child's pose or take a few cat-cows, it's yours. Press back, down dog. I want you to pull your abdominals in. I think we did this earlier. Pull your abs in. Before you walked forward, I had you lift up from your abs. I want you to do that again. So you're looking back between your feet. So it's like a wave. Round your spine forward, link by link. Bring your chest forward. So instead of coming into your traditional up dog or cobra, your toes stay tucked under, collarbones go wide. If this does not feel good, go back to traditional, and then come back to plank. Come to plank. One push-up, elbows bend, hug your ribs, press back up. Bend your knees a little bit, press up and back, chin towards your chest or looking back between your feet. You're back in that down dog. Now, round again. Open up, pull those abdominals in. Now start to be that wave. You're coming forward. Chest comes through your arms, collarbones spread wide. Hips lower, they might be close to the mat, they might be far from the mat. You have length in your low back. We've done things over and over to create length. Keep that length. Come to your plank, knees down or lifted. Elbows hug your ribs, 2 push-ups. Elbows bend, exhale up. I don't care how low you go. Keep your abdominals pulled in. Chin to chest, round back, pike back, find your down dog. If you need to adjust your feet, heels soften. You have one more. Take a breath in. Breath out, pull your abdominals in some more, round up, so right where your belly button is on the back side, it's like you're lifting straight up there. Now, round, wave yourself forward, shoulders glide down your back, chest comes through, unless you chose the other version, you're celebrating today how you want. Come back to your plank, shift your shoulders forward. You have 3 push-ups, here we go, elbows bend, exhale up, elbows bend, one more time. Press back, down dog. Stay here or take a child's pose. It's your call. Take a big breath in. Breath out, heels soften. Choices, you can bring your knees down, flip over for figure 4. Otherwise, look forward. Right knee comes towards your right wrist. Take your leg across. Your foot is active. You're either 90 degrees or 45. 90 degrees, you have a flexed foot. 45, you're pressing your toes into the mat. For half pigeon, pull your right hip back. Block can go underneath your thigh so your hips are squared. Inner thigh of your back leg spirals to the ceiling. You can stay up high or come down onto your elbows. Some of you can stretch all the way forward. Maybe you bring your hands underneath your head, let your shoulders relax. If you can reach your arms forward, go for it. But if that just creates tension, adjust so there's less tension. Inner thigh spirals to the back of the mat, or sorry, to the ceiling. That back leg is what I'm meaning. And then let your leg relax. Besides your front foot being active and your abdominals gently pulling in, where can you soften? Take a big breath in and a breath out. So let's say this does not feel good on your body. You have a lacrosse ball. Grab the lacrosse ball and you can lie on your back and roll that lacrosse ball right over the back of your, on the back of your hip, lying down. You can do that against the wall as well. Eyes can shut down. Again, look for the tension that might be hanging out somewhere in your body. With your exhale, can you let that tension go? One more breath here. Hands come back down underneath you if you're in figure 4. Mindfully switch sides. If you have the lacrosse ball, figure 4 first, whatever you did on the other side. Press back into your down dog or your tabletop. Look forward. Your left leg will come forward if you're going for half pigeon. Front foot's flexed 90 degrees. You're pointed and pressing your foot down. If you're working that 45-degree angle, hips are squared, so check them out. Take a peek at them. If one hip really has to rock to one side, use the block and then adjust. Upper body will come down if that's your choice. Try to do what you did on the other side. Both sides most likely will not feel the same, so make the adjustments for celebration on this side. Check in though, your front foot, that foot of your front leg, or if you're in figure 4, that particular foot is active. Inner thigh of your back leg spirals to the ceiling, and after a couple breaths, let that leg relax as well. So whether you're in figure 4 or half pigeon, still thinking length out of your low back so your tailbone reaches long. And when you keep your abdominals at least a little bit engaged, that'll help pull those hips just slightly forward. It's not a tuck you're going for, just a little more length. Take a big breath in, breath out. Eyes can definitely be shut down. Two more rounds of breath on this side. Last one. Now bring yourself up. If you're in figure 4, you can stay there. Well, undo, but stay on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Swing your leg around if you're in half pigeon. If you have a lacrosse ball or tennis ball, grab it on your way down. I'm gonna give you choices. If you have more time, you could do the lacrosse ball work later, or you'll take, let's say you have a hard time taking rest or shavasana, you can use lacrosse ball, just you need to focus on what you're doing. That's like not my favorite scenario, so at least take 3 breaths where you just try to chill. Otherwise, you're chilling. I'm going to say this, you could take the lacrosse ball underneath, you'll lift your hips, take that lacrosse ball underneath, right below the back of your hip bone. So you're between your spinal cord and the back of your hip, and you'll move your hips a little side to side. Knees can be bent. You could stretch the opposite leg out. Just respect what's going on in your body. Shoulders relax. And then take a couple rounds of breath, adding that movement. If you don't have time, go right into Shavasana. So I'm going to be quiet, but you'll move the ball a little bit more, and you can make circles or just allow your body to melt over the ball, which doesn't always feel great at the moment, but it should feel good when you're done. Shoulders open up. If it's pain and it's sharp, then move the ball. Breathe into your belly though, no matter what. You'll lift your hips up. Lower your bum down, take a breath here, reset, full breath in. You could even stretch your legs out on the mat, just notice how the back of your hips feel. Check in with your ribs as well, and notice your shoulders. Rebend your knees, unless you're skipping the ball work. Otherwise, grab the lacrosse ball or tennis ball, put it below the back of your hip bone. You'll rock a little side to side. So the lacrosse ball, it seems like we are massaging through the muscle, but mainly we're going for the fascia, which is what covers all of our tissues. Make little circles, be still over the lacrosse ball. Notice one side may not feel like the other, just like your half pigeon. So if you have extra time this week, I encourage you to do this work and then maybe try half pigeon after class, or take figure 4 during class and then try half pigeon. A couple more breaths here. Be still if you can. Roll yourself away from the lacrosse ball, just tuck it aside or let it roll away as long as you're not going to stand on it. Butterfly legs, or stretch yourself out, hands to your body or palms up to the ceiling. Take a full body breath in. Full breath out, let your body get heavy to the mat. If you take butterfly one day, take stretched out another day. If you're in butterfly, bring those legs back together. Mindfully roll to one side. So just notice what you're doing as you do it. Eyes can stay shut down. Make your way up to seated. If you have more time, take more time. Roll your shoulders up and back. Let your hands rest in your legs. Maybe move your head a little side to side, your jaw. With your eyes shut down, sit really tall. Just feel out your best posture. Check in, celebrate one more time. Well, during class, you can celebrate the rest of the week. Hands come together, palms to heart center. Feel your hands touch. Let's take a breath together to close out class. Take a breath in, breath out. Eyes open. Thank you so much for celebrating with me today, for sharing time with me. I truly appreciate you. I hope you have a great week and keep celebrating.